Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vibes Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. Sorry, my hair is a hot mess. It is what it is. But anyways, it is like pushing 9 p.m., which doesn't seem that late, but in the grand scheme of things in my life, it is. But I was very drawn to do a reading tonight for some reason, and the only, I guess, prior information that I got to this reading is something just isn't sticking. So, you know what it's making me think of, which I didn't think of anything until I just sat down, is when people talk shit about you or whoever, and it just won't stick. Because it's bullshit. You know, when people, the masses, the community, whoever, they see that it's just crap. Like, I'm going to put this on you. I hope it sticks. I hope it sticks. And then it doesn't. You know, that could be going on with the elections and shit too, with certain someones. But regardless, it's when someone tries to make another believe that you're one way when you're not, which is weird because I've done readings, not today, it was, I almost said December, so December could be significant for some of you, but October 5th, I posted the morning reading, and I haven't posted the afternoon reading yet, and I'm not sure if this is going to upload first or not, but Spirit told me to wait on the afternoon one, so I am. Because illumination is coming. Something's going to come to the surface here. But the afternoon reading on 10/5 kind of correlates with the morning reading on 10/5 that I did share today. And today is 10/7. So, and I did a reading for Willow's Wisdom, and I'm not sure. It's taking forever to upload right now. I actually haven't checked over there, so it could be uploaded for all I know. But for some reason, I'm hesitant on that one, too. That might go on Patreon. I'm not sure. There's like... Whenever that happens, it happens for a reason. Sometimes it's for divine timing. You know, like, messages are supposed to come out at a certain fucking time. But other times, it's for a completely different reason that maybe I'm unaware of. But somebody's saying something or doing something and it just ain't sticking. It ain't working out for them. Because of illumination. Because of the truth. So, it's like, even when you're not trying to prove yourself, for example, I'm not using like a personal example or anything, but when somebody's talking shit about another person and they're just saying the nastiest of nasty shit, like you're just rotten from the core. But you're proving them otherwise by how you're living your life, by what you're doing with the people around you, just in general. And you're not like going out and combating what they say, because you might not even be aware of this. But even if you are aware of it, you're combating this negative bullshit, slander, gossip, whatever, just by being your authentic self, just by showing your truth without even having to do a fucking thing. So you're hurting someone without even lifting a finger. Illumination, third time's a charm. Third time's a fucking charm. So somebody might have heard something about you for the third fucking time, and now it's the final time, like, I don't believe what you're fucking saying because I know the truth. But I feel like the truth has come out again and again and again. You want to know why that happens? Because when it's the truth, it always remains the same. Illumination. Someone's seeing something about another person and they're like, there's just no way this shit is true, because how else can you explain what's going on with this person, with how they're living their life, with what they're doing? If this was fucking true, then they would be doing and saying and whatevering with all this other shit, and they're not. They're not. There's a test in here. But it's not a spiritual test. It's somebody tested another person. So, I don't feel like they tested you, though. So, say you're the one who is being talked about, I guess, in a negative light. There's someone here who was questioning it. They were on the fence. Like, okay, I hear what you're saying. I understand what you're telling me. You know, oh, you have experience with so and so, they're a shitbag, whatever. It's kind of like when an ex bad talks someone because they're butthurt. So someone was butthurt about you and they're running their mouth. And this person's like, oh, okay, yeah, well, I get that. You know, I've been in a situation like that before, or yeah, I won't talk to so and so, or I'm just gonna hang back because of what's being said. And you're not counteracting this. You're not going like, well, I didn't do that or anything like that. You're just ignoring it, unaware, or unaware is what I should say. And like I said, if you are aware, you're ignoring it. You're just doing you. And you're doing it authentically. Like, you're not bullshitting anyone. And someone's going, the person on the fence is like, okay, so I don't see a problem here. I don't feel a problem. But you're telling me there's a fucking problem. So I'm gonna test you. Someone's testing the problem. And they're finding out the truth. Because they're gonna fail the test, basically. That's what that feels like. I just heard in my head, don't fuck with the master. So someone's not an idiot, basically. And I'm not saying you are the master. You could be in this situation in your own life, but that's just what I heard. Like, don't fuck with the master. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into. And that's making me think of someone who is not an idiot. They're not stupid. You know, they don't just fall for face value bullshit. They don't just fall for what people say. They take it into consideration and make their own assumptions. They might play off from what's going on originally, you know, initially is what I should say. And then as they're figuring things out, and then they're like, okay, who's the real problem here? Well, it ain't so-and-so. This is gonna be you. You know what I mean? Someone's figuring something out, which is great, you know, because the truth always comes out. It literally does, whether you try to make it come out or not. It just will. It naturally comes out. And I know that there are circumstances where people could say, well, no, it doesn't. But it always does. Like, for example, this is an extreme example where someone's falsely accused of a crime. No matter, I'm going to say it's a bad one because in order for this to happen, it would have to be bad. And they're on death row because of it. And they're like claiming their innocence, which every guilty person fucking does that. So when people are truly innocent, it's hard to believe, especially if everything's against said person. And that person's like, you know, I guess I'm just going to die this way. I will accept my fate, but I didn't do this. I did not do this. I've never done anything like whatever the hell they're being accused of. And they claim that for 20 fucking plus years, because you can be on death row for a long time. I'm just saying. And then they get executed. And then the truth comes out. And it's like, we persecuted the wrong person. You know, people are too quick to judge. But in the scenario I'm using, is people could look at a situation like that and be like, the truth doesn't always come out. Maybe not in the nick of time or in the right time, but it always comes out. Because whether it's right before that happens, in the middle of it happening, or after, it still comes out. Even if it's not convenient, even if it's not at the best time, you know, like, or under the best circumstances, the truth always is revealed. Always. And there is a truth that's coming out. No matter how dark or bad it is, there's a truth coming out. Someone is gonna be regretful here. That's why I use that as an example, because people involved in that situation who persecuted that innocent person would be in regret, like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened, you know? Because nobody wants to persecute someone who's undeserving of that, you know what I mean? Or at least most people don't. There's a group here, there's more than one person who went against someone, because it's not as extreme as the example I just gave, but that shit happens. It's happened forever. Just look at the witch trials. Just saying, 90% of the quote-unquote witches who were burned at the stake and shit, they they didn't deserve it. Just saying. It's because people were afraid of what they didn't understand or what they don't know. But regardless of witches and all that shit, that was a sad time in history, I'm just gonna say. Makes it scary helping people. Makes me wonder how many people were fucking, offed because they helped, because they came up with a cure, because they discovered some type of scientific discovery that nobody else understood, because they were preaching shit that didn't exist at the time, and it was too much for people to wrap their minds around, which could be going on in the situation, which is probably why I'm bringing it up. But there's a group of people, there's more than one person basically, who they're gonna sit in regret, or they already are, when they find this out, when this illumination comes in. It's here. This illumination is here. Third time's a charm is what I want to say. There's more than one person who's involved in something not so great, because it has to do with attacking another person in some way, shape, or form. Even if it's just verbally, it's not good. And they're gonna go, that's not fucking true. None of that is true. Like, you lied to me. Or, I can't believe I went against so-and-so for no fucking reason. I don't know. I just feel like I made a big fucking mistake. Someone made a mistake. Lots of people made a mistake, basically. Curiouser and curiouser. Curiosity killed the cat. Oh, that reminds me. What was so fucking weird, because this doesn't normally happen. I was sitting in the garage because it's been rainy and shitty all day, and I smoke outside, so I was like, oh, I'm going to stay in where I'm not going to get rained on. And I'm just looking at my phone, doing my thing, and then I just had this urge to look out the door, because the door was open, to the backyard, and I look out, and there's a black cat, like, coming out one side of the bushes, walking through where I usually have a fire, and then back in the bushes, and I'm like, a black cat just crossed my path. And I was thinking of something specific, so I know what the warning message is, because that's what they do. They warn you. Like, if you keep going this way, if you go towards so-and-so, or if you do this or that, or whatever the hell is going on, there will be a problem. You will have bad luck if you fucking deal with this, basically. So, Spirit was giving me a heads up there. Maybe they're giving you a heads up too, because I'm mentioning it in this reading. There's a significance with a glove as well. Just one single glove. Just one. Discovery. Inquiry and weirdness. Curiosity. Weirdness. There's something weird going on here. Someone was thinking you were fucking weird for certain things that you were saying and doing. But some of the weirdest, quirkiest motherfuckers in the world end up being on top, because they're not always wrong. It's reminding me of, like, conspiracy theorists, when, during whatever time frame, it's like, I guess you could talk about witches too with that, but regardless, when people don't have an understanding because they're not seeing what's going on, but you are, or a group of people are, and it's like, we sound like nut jobs. We're fucking weird for thinking this and saying this and whatever. And then whatever you are thinking and saying and preaching and whatevering happens. And then everyone's like, I guess you weren't so fucking weird after all. It's because they're not open-minded. Someone thought you were fucking weird. Your weird ways are being shown in a different light, basically. Law is not justice, and no, it is not. Rules that are not fair. Yeah, there's something in the situation that wasn't fair to you or whoever in the situation, because you're fucking weird. This has judgment written all over it. Like, what is it? Someone was the judge and the jury, and they persecuted your ass, and they had no leg to stand on for doing so. It was just because they were butthurt or disagreed, basically. And it goes against natural law. Maybe that's why I was using the witch trials and shit as an example here, or thinking about that. It goes against natural law, what people understand currently in the moment, whatever it is, at different times, because it was different at different times, throughout history, if you think about it. It's like, this goes against everything I know. This goes against everything that's supposed to be, that's going on. Just because somebody disagrees, they don't understand, doesn't mean that their actions are justified. Because law is not justice. So somebody's actions here, whatever they did and said, is not justified just because they lacked understanding. We all fuck up, we all make mistakes, but not everyone hurts people in the process. Or attacks another. Or gathers up the troops to fucking attack someone because they don't agree. I don't know. It reminds me of the government, like when you deal with politics and stuff, and you've got the opposing parties, and it's like, oh, we'll do anything to win, kind of thing. That's kind of what this feels like, even if we're not talking about that. But it's the same mentality when it's like, we will do anything to prove you wrong. We will do anything to beat you because you're wrong. Because those people who are doing that feel that you're not justified in what you're saying, that you're wrong for doing and saying whatever, but you're not. They are, because they have no grounds to stand on. They have nothing, they have no backing. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not about having people behind you. It's about having the information, proper knowledge, the truth. They weren't standing on the truth, they're standing on a lie. That's faulty ground, I'm just saying. So there's lots of lies here, which I want one of these. For some reason, I want to read you these 2 fortune cookie things. I read them a few days ago, and I got them a few days ago, and I didn't put them in my jar because I got a shit ton of little fortunes from fortune cookies. I got a whole bunch. And sometimes I pick them for readings. These 2 I wouldn't put in the jar, and I want to read them now for some reason. So we have, wealth will come to you from unexpected places. And what's funny, I'm being reminded of this, is when I first read this to my son, because I was like, ooh, that's a good fortune for me, because these are my fortunes. Like, these are what I got from the cookies, from my cookies. But anyways, he goes, that's a good fortune. He's like, but it doesn't mean that you're going to be rich and have millions and whatever. Because wealth isn't just money. That's what he said. He's only 20. I fucking love his philosophical ways sometimes, because that's just totally how I roll. And I was like, you're exactly right. Wealth is so much more than money, than monetary value. Wealth comes to you in unexpected forms and ways at different times when you need it, and in different ways. So you could get a little windfall of money, or some financial thing could come in, but then you get a love situation coming in, family coming together, something working out. No matter what it is, that's wealth. It's what do you see as abundance? So it's abundance comes in unexpected ways. And it is, because you deserve it, because you're on the right side of this situation, whoever you are. And then the other one is, your future is filled with prosperity, especially if you see it. Good things are coming for those who stand in their truth, for those who believe in themselves and stand strong in their convictions. You know, those who aren't easily swayed, basically. So if you go all the time with information like, okay, I don't know what to think about this or that or anything. So what do you have to say? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Wait, what? Oh, I'm over here now. No, I'm over here. Those people are the ones who are easily swayed. Those who are like stand strong in what they believe, how they live their lives in their own fucking truth, in the truth, are not easily swayed this way or that way. You know, we can get confused from time to time, especially when people are involved, or if it's something we want because we hope for it. So we want to see the best in a situation or person. But that doesn't mean the truth goes to the wayside. That doesn't mean that what we feel is wrong or that we're wrong for turning our head from time to time, because it doesn't mean that we didn't initially feel the problem or understand what was going on. It's just we chose not to see it sometimes, because sometimes we do choose to be blind to the truth, and there are people in the situation who chose to be blind to the truth. Secondary, and that's with curiouser and curiouser. Somebody could have treated you like an option because they didn't want to commit to you or be part of your world, but they were around you or stuck around or came around because they wanted to know what was going on. Like, I get to keep you on the back burner. I can keep you over here because I need to be able to check in. I need to be able to ask you a question. I need to be able to know something. So I'm going to just keep you right where I want you. I feel like you walked the fuck away from that, just saying, yeah, you repelled this energy. Probably pissed somebody off because they don't have access to you anymore. Stagnant. Law is not justice. Rules that are not fair. Something's just left in limbo here. Someone's shutting their fucking mouth about an injustice. Is what it is. So if there's a level of stagnancy here, someone ain't saying shit, they're not coming towards you, they used to talk to you and how they just floated the fuck away, they ghosted you, in other words, this is not a time to sit around and wait for whoever the hell that is or this situation, which I don't feel like you are. They're keeping their mouth shut. There's someone figured something out. Wait a minute. What the fuck did I just say? Someone figured something out. I think that's what I said. That's what I meant to say, but it sounded in my head like I said someone figured someone out. And they're keeping their mouth shut. Because his eyes are like, what? That's what it looks like to me in this card. Look at his face. He's got like chains over his mouth, like I have to shut up about this, but I know what you're doing. That's what this feels like. There's an injustice here that someone's seeing. And if they don't see it right now, they're gonna be going, okay, now that I know, what do I do? You know, that kind of thing. Now that I know, what do I do? What do I say? That's just like question. I want to pull one of these for some reason. Give me one of these for this energy, please. You're braver than you think you are, is what I heard. Usually I hear you know more than you think you do. You're stronger than you think you are. Which bravery and strength go hand in hand. You're braver than you think you are. So whoever is keeping their mouth shut, who's going, holy fuck, you know, oh my god, I see something. You're braver than you think you are. You don't have to keep that over your mouth. You can say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. That song is gay. In my opinion, if you love it, sorry, not so sorry, I can't stand it. Come up with more lyrics. I mean, if you're gonna write a song, actually write a fucking song. Don't say the same thing over and over and over. There's a few songs like that throughout history that it's like, how the hell were those ever hits? That's not talent, that's just annoying, in my opinion. But anyways, I guess I'm being truthful there. Shift. Yeah, there's definitely a fucking shift here. It's about fucking time. Boundaries and death. The shift is, I don't know if it's you or this person who's like in shock, like what the mofo is going on here. The shift is someone's putting up boundaries. I feel like I'm in contemplation mode. Like, I really gotta think about this for a second. And I'm not dealing with you knew or no one right now. I'm drawing a line in the sand until I figure out what the shit I need to do. Well, an ending's coming with this boundary. Because someone's gonna cross it. Or they did. And that could be where this contemplation mode's coming in. For some of you, where it's like, okay, I do have boundaries. The second you open your mouth and come towards me, we're done. We're fucking, I will end it. Because then there will be no open doorway whatsoever. Because just because you closed the door on me and I locked it, and then you fucking picked the lock or broke in, you want to come back over and cross the line? I will show you how strong my boundaries are, motherfucker. That's the shift. Some of you think whatever this is done. I swear that's what I picked up on in those other readings, even on Willow's Wisdom, which, like I said, I haven't shared it yet. That's the shift. I said something wasn't over yet. Like, there was an ending, because death was clarified by death, which is like a double ending. But it was making me feel like two separate people creating this ending. So someone ends shit with you. But it was a false ending, is what I said. It's a false ending because this person's just shutting up. They're seeing something. So they want to come back in because now they see something. They ended something with you. No matter who this is to you. Friend, family, otherwise. Law is not justice. Just saying. Their actions were not justified in this situation. But the law is coming in and going to correct that. The natural law. This isn't the justice system, like in court and shit. The shift here is you probably would have welcomed this person in time and time again. Or you're just that type of person where you give chances to people because you understand and know that people fuck up. We all make mistakes. And depending on the fuck up, because there are some that are just unforgivable, or even if they're forgivable, you just choose to never allow it again, which is called a boundary. And I feel like that's what's going on here, but it's to the extreme where this person ghosted you, walked away, shut you out, did whatever they did, and they've probably done this before. Whoever this is a pattern. They've done it to you before. And the shift is you're going, okay, you think you can cross the fucking line with me? Every time you figure something out, every time you have a hallelujah fucking moment, great. Oh, I'm so glad you had a come to Jesus moment. Guess what? You ended it time and time again. Now I'm doing it. Because you're refusing to let anyone cross the line with you anymore. If you draw that line in the sand, you go, these are my boundaries. I don't give a fuck who you are to me. Cross them, and you're gone. And this is someone who's crossed the line many times. This is not just one time. This is not a first offender, you know? This isn't a misdemeanor crime. This is you're on death row, motherfucker. Someone's going on death row. They could literally be ended up there, you know, in some situations, but this feels more like this time of limbo, this waiting period for this person to open their fucking mouth and come forward. That's their death row sentence. They don't even know that they're sitting on the row. They have no clue that you're about to end the situation. You're not ending them. This isn't anything like that. It's not literal in the sense of end of life. This is, you don't belong in my world anymore. And this person's gonna go, I never thought in a million fucking years you would actually do that. Boom, bitch. There you go. Mic drop. You are. You are gonna shock the fucking shit out of this person. Like, they're gonna be like, there's no way in the world this is someone significant to you or someone you really cared about because you let them play fast and loose with your fucking boundaries in the past because you cared. They took advantage of that. They took advantage of the fact that you would always be there. And you were. Until now. But even if this person watches this reading and goes, yeah, right, you'll always fucking be there. There's no way you would end this with me, of all people. They're going to be shocked because you did. You already did. You just haven't told them yet because they haven't come towards you. Why the fuck would you tell someone you don't want to be around them anymore, that you don't want to deal with them anymore, if they already said goodbye to you? So if they already closed the door in your face, why the hell are you going to go knocking on it and be like, hey, by the way, I'm done too? No. You just assume it's done until they approach you. And then when they do, you go, this opportunity has been gone for a hot minute. You already closed the door on it. You did that to yourself. Good luck. Godspeed. You learn something about this person. And it's not just learning about them and the bullshit they pulled and having that understanding that brings you to this point, because I feel like that's in here. It's also a higher knowledge where you've learned your lesson. You jumped off that karmic merry-go-round. You broke the chain. You broke the chain. You're no longer tethered to this person, this situation. It's not about good and evil, right and wrong. You fucked up, I fucked up. It's about this went all wrong. This went all wrong. Everything was fucked up here. And it has been for a long time. And I'm done. You're the link. And you unhooked yourself. But they don't know yet. They don't know yet. Well, they're gonna fucking learn right quick. They don't know that you did this. Oh my god. And I feel like this is opening up new doorways for you because this situation has been holding you back for a minute. No matter who it is to you. I don't want to say that this person necessarily has been holding you back. Just the memories, whatever happened between you guys, the whole situation, and even people tied to them that are tied to you have been holding you back because of a million and one reasons, like I don't want to disappoint, I don't want to upset, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, I don't want to cross the line with them or anyone. And they've crossed the line with you so many motherfucking times that's not fair. That's not fucking fair. It's like, let me put it, I guess, into layman's terms. Say someone significant to you, no matter who it is, friend, family, otherwise, lover, whatever. You guys are having an argument, a disagreement. You're not yelling or heated like that, but it's just kind of like they're saying something and you're counteracting. It's like it should be a healthy debate because it's differing views. And they reach out and they smack you across the face. And you go, what the fuck? Like, that escalated fast. Like, why the fuck did you hit me? But you don't hit them back, You walk away. And then you're like, I can't believe that just happened. And either you shut up about it and don't share it with anyone, or you downplay it, or you forgive them. And you go, oh, I know, like, you listen to their excuses and you accept their excuses time and time again. You're not accepting that shit anymore because it's beneath you. You know exactly what was happening. You know exactly what was going on there. It's a control thing, no matter who that person is to you. And it's not a sense of retaliation here either. This isn't retaliation. This is, I'm done. This will never happen again. I won't allow it to happen again because that's my boundary. That's what's going on. Someone was upset about you taking a stand in a situation in the past. You could have spoke up about something about them or someone tied to them. Feels like it'd be about them if they were getting butt hurt. Because I don't feel like this person really cares about those around them, at least to that extent. Not enough to take a stand. They'd take a stand for themselves. They could have been digging up dirt on you. There's something from the past that's stuck with this person. It's stuck with them. They're going to have to live with it. They're going to have to live with what they did and what happened in the past. Because I feel like you have closure because you created it for yourself, but they won't have it because you're not going to provide it. There's something to do with people on social media as well here. And it's not like rallying the troops and like, you know, haterade shit where I'm going to target so-and-so. I mean, that could be in here, but this feels like there's something to do with social media and calls and messages. Someone shared something from the past. Someone shared something from the past about someone. That's weird. I feel this almost feels like counteractive energy. So, okay. Someone shared something on social media, whatever platform, about another person. But I feel this two ways. And I kind of feel like possibly, I don't know who's who and what's what, but this is just an example. Possibly you shared something about this person on social media. A story, whatever. You shared something. But I don't feel like you lied. I feel like that was the truth. Whatever was shared, because there's like two parties here. Party one, whoever it is, shared the truth. Illuminated a crappy situation, you know, whatever was going on, whatever happened in the past. And it's just an experience between people is what it feels like. Even if it wasn't the best experience, you know, because, for example, I've shared narcissistic stories about people I've known. Those aren't the best fucking stories, but they're fucking true. It's something like that. So it could have been a story time share, or you spoke to certain people that maybe are connected to this person, and it could have got back to them, even if it wasn't public. But it's like you said something either way about something that happened in the past and it pissed this person off. And this person, in turn, couldn't find shit on you, is what it feels like, because dumpster diving is trying to find crap on someone, like, I'm digging up the dirt. Because they probably lied about you. There's a lie here, because there's someone who is telling the truth about the past, someone who's lying about the past, and, I was going to say something, it's flying out of my fucking head, it's pissing me off, because someone got pissed. Someone got pissed about something that was said about the truth. Because I really don't feel like if you got lied about, I don't feel like you really got pissed about that. You probably were like, huh? Or maybe you didn't even understand where it came from, what the fuck was going on, or that it even happened at all. Because there's a sneaky energy here. And then there's someone who's just wide out, like out in the open. Someone couldn't find shit on you. So they made something up, but someone was pissed that you dredged up the past. There we go. That's what I was going to say. They were pissed that you dredged up the past. Live in the moment. Let it fucking go. Well, you know, when you're going through the healing process and dealing with traumas, bullshit, past experiences, sometimes talking to a close friend, a therapist, family, people online, sharing those storytime stories. Why do you think people fucking share that shit? It's therapeutic for themselves and for others who can relate. you know, because it makes you feel like you're not alone and you can get it off your chest. It's, you know, it just happens. I feel that in an honest sense. And someone who did something to you is going, you're just fucking bringing up the past for no fucking reason. What the you know, I thought that was dead and buried. Well, you know, when you hurt people, those demons tend to climb out of hell every now and again. Just saying, because demons can't be trusted. They can't be. They're tricky, tricky, tricky little bastards. That's what they are. They pop up out of fucking nowhere when you least expect it. And when someone's traumatized, that's what they deal with day in and day out with that crap. You know, those demons pop up randomly. You're having the best fucking time ever, and then all of a sudden it's like, I can't believe I'm like their trigger. Can't believe that happened. Like, now I'm in my feelings, or, you know, or it fucks up relationships or whatever. It fucks up a lot depending on what the hell happened to so and so, you know, because there's so many different traumas. I can't list them all. But those demons pop up out of nowhere for the victim. So why the fuck can't they pop up out of nowhere for the perpetrator? And they do. They come back to bite you in the ass. They really, really do. Because Satan is a motherfucker. He's a trickster. He's the biggest liar there is, known to man. Oh, this will stay quiet. You got away with it. 'Cause you did my nasty bidding. Guess what? We're gonna flip the script. The script got flipped on someone and pissed them off. You shared your story, basically, whether it was with one person or many, but it got back to the problematic person that pissed. Oh, well, you took a chance. It happens. You were not foolish for healing, for working on yourself, for getting through this situation, or for cutting ties with this person. You did the right thing. King of Wands. Arrogance is like just whoa in this card right now. I don't know. The way that he's looking, it's making me be like, you think you're so fucking smart. Just wait. Like, I've got plans. I've got something planned for you. Somebody betrayed you behind the scenes because they were pissed at you. This person's a leech. Somebody ratted you out. There's a rat here. I don't know if someone you spoke to told this person and then they retaliated, or if this person's getting ratted out. Someone's getting ratted out. This is making me think of, you think these rats are on your side, but once you stop feeding them, they talk. They're not on your side anymore. Because rats are gluttonous, which is also one of the sins, you know what I mean? The 7 deadly sins. There's 2 rats here. There's one under him and one sitting on a table. So there's like a right-hand man or woman, and then someone that's like really behind the scenes because he's sitting on the floor like under his feet. But there's 2 rats. There's 2 people who are going to turn on this arrogant motherfucker. That's what that feels like. Because like I said, rats are gluttonous. Just like certain people. Oh, you give me what I want. Oh, you're paying me to do this. Oh, you're feeding me. Oh, you're giving me what I want, whatever it is. Because, you know, rats want food. So that's why I said that. No matter what that food is, they're getting fed by this person. And they're like, oh, you feed me, I'll feed you. I'll take care of you because you're giving me everything I need. Well, this person's like, I don't fucking need you anymore. I got all the information I need. I accomplished my goal. And these rats are like, now we're starving. You're not going to feed us anymore? We have to go hunt for our food? I know how to turn this around. I got something on you, motherfucker. So, you better give me what I want. There could be blackmail here. You better give me, these rats are turning on this person. Like, you better give me what I want, or I'm going to tell on you. That's what's happening. So the people closest to whoever this person is, they're gonna turn on that motherfucker because they're not getting what they want anymore. They're not getting what they want anymore. 5 of Cups. Well, it's gonna be a sad day in this fucking neighborhood, just seeing. Mr. Rogers is on vacation. Oh my god. I just feel like with the look on her face, it's like, oh, I didn't mean to spill the beans. Because look, the cups are spilled, and she's going, whoops, I just spilled the beans. Shit. My bad. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to tell. Maybe that's what one of the rats is going to say. Oh, shit. I fucking outed you. Whoops. Happens. Yeah, it was an accident. Didn't mean to. My bad. What the fuck? Oh my god. Story time with Jessica, apparently. I don't know, I like it when shit comes out like this. It kind of feels like a story, but it really... I don't know, it kind of feels like a story, but it isn't. So there's something that happened here that might seem fictional, but it isn't. It really fucking happened. Page of Cups. I'm sorry. I lost control. I don't know. Oh, man. I lost control of my senses because the 5 of Swords is all about control, having the upper hand. But whoever didn't have the upper hand before, these rats, actually have the upper hand now. So whoever was in control before is no longer in control of this information, this situation, or anything. Sorry, not so fucking sorry. Whoops, my bad. There's a power shift here. So the little piss ants, it's probably the one under his foot that's gonna fucking tell. Someone's gonna say something. They got a lot to say because she's holding a big fucking sword. The yellow crayon's scared. Like, you took that from me. That's not fair. It doesn't feel like, I mean, even if someone took something from you, I don't feel like yelling and crying about it. You took that. There's a lie. You took that opportunity from me. You took that from me. Yeah, she's got all the information, whoever that chick's representing. This person knows a lot. They know a lot, but they don't know it all. I don't know, there's someone who thinks they're in control, but they're not. Because it feels like I have control over someone, like, okay, like, yes, I feel like these rats are like, oh, we could totally fucking rat your ass out because fuck you. And they probably will, but it feels like that King of Wands energy, whoever that's representing, is going, I have all of this on you. Like, you really want to say something? I'm going to let this out. And this person was probably sitting back for a while, like, I'm sorry, I won't say shit because I don't want you to out my shit. It's almost like an insurance policy. You know, like, I know this about you, so if you say shit about me, I'm going to tell everyone about your past, or I'm going to tell so-and-so or whoever about what you did and the role you played. And this crayon's like, whoever's representing this person is like, shit, please don't tell so-and-so what I did. Don't tell them I was involved. Okay, fine, I won't say anything. But that person really doesn't have the power because whoever this is going to grow conscious to fucking say something. They're going to be like, you know, whatever. I don't want you to tell on me, so I'm going to tell on myself, basically. And that's their own protection, just saying. Yeah, this person's going to just take charge. Even though they don't feel strong enough. Yeah, they got something to say. Because their sword... Well, oh... Okay, the yellow crayon person, whoever that is. The one that's like, fuck, I'll bow down, fuck it. I don't want anyone to know my role. Because you know all of this. Look at this bitch's sword. It's got holes in it. There's holes in the story because there's lies and they're just saying they don't have that much control. Whoever that yellow crayon person is, what is dressed up as that, they have a lot to fucking say too. And there's no holes in their story. Yeah, there's a couple little fucking wedges or whatever. What do you call them? It's like pain. Yeah, problems. There's a couple problems in there, but it's the truth. Like, you might not believe what I have to say, but I'm wielding this fucking sword, and my sword is truth. I'm taking a chance here. Even though it looks like I don't have a leg to stand on, I'm just doing make-believe bullshit here. I'm doing it. I'm protecting myself. I'm telling the truth. Someone's gonna tell the truth to protect themselves, whether people believe them or not. Whether people make fun of them or not. Whether they judge them or not. They're going to do the right thing. Someone's going to do the right thing. And they actually have a stronger stance here than whoever's holding something over their fucking head. When you do shit out of love, when you do the right thing, good things tend to happen. Whoever this is going to take a stand, who's not bullshitting, who's coming out and outing the whole problem, is going to get what they want. They're going to get what they want. They're already away from the problem. And so are you, which is probably why someone's going to say something, because the problem is no longer like an imminent threat, I guess. Yeah, someone's going to take a chance. There's that black cat. Don't be scared. Because that cat is not looking at you or the fool. Whoever this fool energy is, this cat is looking at someone else. So basically, the fool might be scared to move towards this person and say whatever, or to take this chance because it's like, oh, that's going to bring bad luck. That's a warning. Black cat crossed my path. I said it in the beginning of this one. The cat wasn't looking at you. The cat wasn't looking at me either. I'm just saying. In that example I gave, the cat's looking at somebody else. Like, if you come near this person taking a chance, you will regret it. The cat's warning somebody else and protecting the fool. Just saying. So whoever's going to take a stand in the right way, in the right direction, with the correct information, is protected. By spirit. I'm just saying. And if you don't believe in that type of stuff, probably shouldn't be watching me, just saying. But if you don't believe in that type of stuff, or this person doesn't, and they think it's a bunch of hocus pocus, they will realize right quick what's going on. You know, that the trick they sent your way is turning into a treat for you, and it's gonna trick the fuck out of them. There's a significance with someone's nose as well. I don't know what the nose is about. There's also a spot in someone's head. I don't know. A significant spot. I don't know if it's on the scalp, in the hairline, or skull, or something. There's a spot in someone's head. Someone also wears glasses. I don't know if they need them all day long or just for reading or whatever. But glasses, someone wears glasses. It's not sunglasses, it's like corrective lenses of some kind, minor or major. This person, there's a significance with their teeth as well. I don't know if they're missing teeth, if they have discoloration, rotten teeth, or like crooked teeth. There's a significance with their teeth. You know, like when you look at someone and they have buck teeth and like they stand out to you because it's like, oh wow, your two front teeth are way bigger than the rest. That would be a noticeable difference with somebody's teeth. It's something like that. So somebody's either missing teeth or there's a discoloration. There's something going on with this person's teeth somewhere. It doesn't even mean it's bad. It's just there's a significance there that would make them stand out. To you, at least, because it would have been something you noticed, even if a lot of other people don't. Excuse me. Something to do with this person's hair, too. I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck their hair has to do with anything. I don't know if it has to do with a significant haircut or what. I'm not going to guess. But hair. Their hair. Something to do with their hair. I don't know. Okay, and stars. But I don't feel like... I don't know. For some reason, I don't feel like the stars are like constellations, like the stars in outer space. It feels like, you know, when you like cough really hard or hold your breath or you just like you start seeing stars. Someone might see that a lot, like almost like right before you pass out when you see those like little flickers of stars. That could be significant with this person. Or seeing floaters, like little dots. Maybe they mentioned it to you, or I don't feel like it's you, the viewer, that sees that. You could, but it's something to do with the stars. Space could be significant here too. It could just be an interest, or topic of conversation or something. But I feel like I'm seeing stars. I'm gonna get hit in the head and be like, "Whoa!" You know, like in cartoons where it's like, "What?" The little floater things. I'm seeing stars. That's what that's reminding me of. So I'm not sure. That could be going on here too for this person. They're gonna see fucking stars apparently. Well, if they get hit in the head like that, they might. I'm just saying. Alright, give me something else about this person. The problem. Give me some... Well, there's more than one problem, so... I just heard you know who the main figure is. So let's see. Like, give me some information on a rat. On at least one of the rats. One of the rats. One of the people that's going to turn on this main person. Whoever it is. Give me a detail about them. If possible. There's something to do with their pants. I don't know. So they might wear a certain style of pants, specific pants. They don't wear the pants in the family, if you know what I mean. It's not like that. It's something to do with pants. A certain pants. So they might wear the same shit all the time, or a favorite pair or a certain style. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with it. Whatever it means to you. Give me more on this rat. So I'm going to do a time. But it feels like a clock. Like I'm seeing the face of a clock. So I don't feel like it's wasting time, taking time, shit like that. I mean, that could be in here, but it feels like a literal clock. There's a clock. Significant. Because I'm seeing the face of a clock. I don't know what type of clock. Like if it's a cuckoo clock or if it's just a fucking normal clock. I'm just seeing the clock. There's a clock. Is there anything else on this person? Besides that, it's pretty. And running away. So this person ran from the situation, ran from you, ran from someone, running away. They run away from their problems. They ran away. Clock and running away. They ran away from you. So the rat ran away from you at one point or recently or something. There's a lot of guilt with that person. Huh. Okay, I guess that's all we have from one of the rats. I don't know who the other one is. The rat hasn't turned yet. It's coming. It's coming. For self-preservation, basically. But I love you guys. Peace.